Hello, my fellow gamers. Welcome back to the channel. Elric here, and today, still continuing our playthrough in Foundation. Last episode, mainly what we did was set up this large wheat farm, which we actually technically have one and two wheat farms. I have them right side by side, so it kind of looks like one large wheat field. I think it's more aesthetically pleasing to do that. And so far, they're not fully planting the fields. I actually even cut this one back a little bit because I did have it up in here, and they're not fully planting them. So I'm kind of wondering if there's a way I can force that. May just be something with the game that it's not doing that. So either way, for now they're working just fine. Let's go ahead and start the game up. Um, it's kind of interesting. Everything's looking pretty good. We did get a little house that they're trying to build in here. Actually, they've already got it. Put us a little gathering hut here, and we did expand our granary here to hold everything. If you notice, it's actually already starting to get filled up. So I think our first order of business is actually come over here and provide our fine folks of the town, our St. Alicians, if you will, a another market stall where we're going to put bread for sale, guys. So we'll go in here and edit our building. Add another food stall here. Kind of rotate it around. Put it right there and apply the changes. Um, to increase the capacity over here, I think that's one reason they're running out of meat so fast, because they're only able to store, I believe, 10 in this market stall for now. And I think that's why they're running out of refined food. I did kind of think about that. So we need more cloth, and I want to see if maybe we can buy that from someone. Looks like we can. I'm going to buy 20 cloth for now. And I think we're still buying tools. Did we set that up? Yes, we have to maintain 25 tools. So that's cool. However, that should go away very shortly because we may even be selling tools before long once we open up a trade route for it. Because we're getting ready to set up our iron production. But I wanted to get this market stall set up first so we could get our bread over here, because we're not selling any surplus whatsoever. And now that we're officially buying cloth, we can put the tops on those. Make sure we have somewhere to store it, because I believe without somewhere to store it, our traders won't sell it to us. And I think that's just for simple fact you have to have a place in storage for it, because where else is it going to go? Just kind of makes sense to me. I believe Anno is like that, or maybe even Banished. It's probably a previous game I've played, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to put cloth here. That way, if nothing else, we'll definitely have a little bit of a supply for it for some of these buildings that do require it. Alright, so we can add another market tender. You will work here, and you will give these folks bread. And I'll go ahead, I think we'll do the meat first, edit it, and we'll get a top up there. I believe red goes for the meat. I think that would look cool. We'll do that. And that'll give a better supply of the meat for these folks. That works. Alright, so that market stall is filled. They should come over here and grab the bread. Unfortunately, it's going to be way over here for them. I think I am going to put a small granary over here just for to supply our marketplace. It is another upkeep, but it definitely makes... I think it will make the grain run better. It's only one upkeep, so it's not so bad. And definitely not a lot of resources. See where we can tuck this in at. The door is right there. We do have this open spot right here. We'll just tuck it right here. I think we had this set for residential, but I'm not too worried about it. We'll kind of just tuck it right here. And of course, there is no undesirable neighborhood with this, so that's kind of cool. So we'll build that, and we'll put some bread in here. I may even have this set to fill, because I did notice I've been kind of learning a little bit off camera just so I can make the game a little bit more efficient, so you guys can, as you guys watch it. If you notice, when you come in here, these options, you can refuse to store in an area, which basically that would be if you're wanting to empty it. You can stock the maximum here, and you can also empty stock. So I think what I'm going to do is set this one over here for our market goods to actually fill to capacity. That way their tenders are right there. They can move over and grab the items here. And they're already building this, so I'm just going to hang here for just a second, get this set up. We could pitch our another transporter in here. He will be basically our market tender, our market transporter, if you will. This is the semi truck you see driving down the road for like Kroger or Walmart that are bringing the goods to the grocery store that you buy. All right, and we have one unemployed, so we're going to grab this guy too because we are getting ready to get this iron production going. I just want to make sure I get this set up. We're only at 1 speed. Let's go 2 speed. I found 2 speed seems to be working better. 3 speed is a hair bit fast, especially when you've got a lot going on. So let's go ahead and get these resources assigned. We're going to do bread, meat, fish, and our berries. And we will set these to stock maximum. So it makes it easier for our fine folks here at the market to sell these items to our folks here. I've got some stuff here I would like up here that I could see. I wonder if there's a way. No, maybe not in here. Would that be? What's this here? Favorites. Okay, so yes, that's how we would. Okay, so we want bread up there. Got our cloth already up there. Kind of like the end of the production chains, especially up there. Polished stone's already up there. Yes. Okay, cool. Tools are up there. It'll just help us kind of keep track of stuff a little bit easier versus that kind of fills up the UI a little bit more than I like. I figure if we can have some favorites and then not have to pay attention to like the bottom rung stuff so much. Like wood. Well, wood will keep because it is a building supply. Like, I don't see needing wheat because that's going into flour and such. We'll keep the flour up there for now, just so we can keep an eye on that production chain where we're not there. Is there anything else we want to add right now? Like, I'm not worried about stone. We're keeping a ton of stone. Yeah, I don't see anything. Gold and gold bars, gems. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff we can be looking at going forward, guys. All right, so this is working good. Do we have bread in here? Yes, we have bread. Let's check one thing real quick. Oh, actually, see what this is. Okay, wood and stone. Or, well, surplus of construction materials. Wood and stone. With these, anything is possible. Your villagers look at the surplus and marvel at their potential. Will it be another church, a manor, a tavern? Excitedly, everyone ponders what might come next. Very well. Well, what's going to come next, I believe, will be our iron, guys. I believe, in the last episode, actually also open up the Treasury. Did we? I don't think I even filled this edit, guys. I missed that. We'll go over there and do that here in just a second. The Treasury, we could actually build that. We might go ahead and start building that. That'll give these guys over here a chance to build, and then we'll have our 3 builders doing this area over here. Oops, sorry about that. Clicked on that too soon. What I'd like to do, though, is go in here. I'm going to build a treasury real quick. So we'll add that. Add the treasury. What building would we make the treasury, guys? Where would we put it? Might tuck it right here. Ooh, I might want a bigger one because I almost bet the bigger the building, the more we're going to actually be able to store. So a lot of games are like that. You know what? Well, it's another month, guys. Let's go in here. And we're going ahead and grab this. It's only 5 of the labor splendor costs there. So I'm going to grab that. It'll give us more. We have more buildings. Awesome. Yeah, more buildings are always better. So everything doesn't look the same. So, yeah, let's do that. And what we got here? Passageway. A manor gallery, whole bunch of stuff. Oh, observatories, stone observatory, a stone tower, a large vestibule. Awesome. This would be kind of neat. Wonder if they would actually continue to walk underneath this if I put this like right here. Oh, actually, where I did click off that. Let's make sure we do this correctly. Edit, then we have to add the treasury. There we go. So maybe right here, and just see if they continue to go down this path. That would be kind of neat. If they don't, it'll still be here, kind of looking cool. Actually, I would like to move this up a little bit and kind of make it the entrance to our manor, where we're talking about maybe doing a little bit of a courtyard with some decorations in the future when we have some more money. Trying to get it centered on that path. There we are. All right, and this will need light fortification and, of course, an entrance. Let's see. Small vestibule. Sure, we'll put that there. Let's make this one a hair bit taller. That's kind of neat. What else do we have down here? Doing this stone observatory because that'll give us our fortification. With this being the entrance, let's make it a little bit taller. Still not using a lot. Oh, there's our polished stone, but we do have enough. Well, almost. We're at 20. By the time they get around to building everything, we'll have enough. We do have to put a door here. What does that look like? Does that look okay? Kind of clipping in. Don't know if I like that so much. More like that. Sure, why not? All right. And let's make this a little bit different color than everybody else. Oh, I got rid of the door. Oops. Do the simple stone entrance. Let's make this a different color. Let's go green for our treasury here. Make everything green. Money, money, money. Even though it's gold, modern age, you know, why not? We have an encased stone case, or chimney here. Oh, that's on the ground. We wouldn't want that in the vestibule, so nowhere else really makes sense. So I guess we'll have to do the short chimney on top. On the back side here. Oh, that put it right in the middle. I like it in the middle. I like it more on the slant here. Right there looks good. Let's rotate around here and take a look. Spend a little bit of time. Like I said, I like making stuff really pretty, so I'm trying to do that. Of course, another weather vane. This could be interesting. Looks like a balcony wall. Wonder how that works. Put it here. But it's on the ground. Oh, there's the arrow. Does that clip? That don't look too bad. Let's do that. That's kind of neat looking up over this walkway. It's clipping. Okay, so maybe I need to take this up just a touch. And then to move this one up. It needs to be right about there so it's not clipping into the archway. It's going to make that archway really tall. Does that look okay, guys? It's still clipping in. I don't like that. Okay, wait a minute. I know what we can do. Let's move this back down. Kind of right there. Bring this down. I'm still clicking on that wrong thing. Clip here. There we go. Bring it down to where it's supposed to go. Kind of right there. And what we could do instead of doing the snap to, we'll grab it. It's still snapping to on the vertical though. What if, well, if we bring it in, it's not as visible. I mean, it's under there. I guess I can live with that. How's it look on the outside? Oh, that's horrible. Wow. Because it needs to be right about there to look half decent. I don't like the way it's clipping though. I wish I could like move that up instead of, because that just doesn't look right. I'll take it up maybe one each. All right, well, I'll fiddle with that. I don't like the way that looked. We'll bring this back down to right about there. I like that. Get back to our snap to. And we'll get a little bit of decoration put down here. Maybe a wall torch. Oh, wow. How does that work? Where does... I don't see anywhere to snap it to. Alright, for once again, I'll skip that. Let's put in, what we got here? Stable. It's kind of neat, right here beside it. Stable fence. Okay, that looks kind of cool. And we'll just put down a simple small bench right here. Sure. Oh, and I definitely want a light. Oh, no, the light post. All right, we'll build that. That'll be kind of cool. It's just something that we really didn't need to do, but that's okay. And hopefully these three builders that are right here will work on that. And these three guys over here will work over here. And our stone is once again full. We did look at actually maybe increasing this, but I'm going to hold off on that just right now. Because I want to go ahead and get our iron production in. So, what do we have on logistics? That's our iron production. We have an iron mining camp, a charcoal hut. Oh, that's interesting. Hang on. Do we have the woods for that? I guess... because what will that do? Cut trees and produce one coal. So I guess this area right here will be for that. Maybe put it here and try to keep this residential, like I said once again. Just trying to plan it out, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and get the iron mine in. It has to be like right here. See where our entrance is? It's right here. Maybe bring it right here. Build. Okay, and the next step will be the charcoal hut. I'm thinking right in here. We'll harvest these trees right through here. Because I am wanting to pull those back. That's going to really, really encroach on the manor area. I wonder if I can... I don't know how much wood this actually would use. Maybe bring it right in here? And maybe reforest this area. I probably need another forester. Because this girl over here is barely holding on right here, guys. So I'm thinking maybe right through here. We'll put a forester somewhere in here and just force this area. I don't know. We'll see how... because I'm pretty sure they can do that. We'll take a look. I mean, worst case scenario, it doesn't work and we'll figure something else out. Just put our forester right here. Build this. That's the beginning of the production line. What else do we have on that? An iron smelter. And then finally the blacksmith. Okay, well, I think the smelter we can kind of move down this direction. We may have to put another storage area, warehouse right here to hold this production line. Maybe... yeah, I mean, we're at the edge of the map here. Maybe right here, kind of tuck it in. Is this the edge of the map? Yes, so we can't buy this area, so we'll tuck that in right against here. And just kind of tuck it in right here. And then the blacksmith. And we'll just tuck it right across the way from the other production area, the sawmill. Ooh, yeah, we may want to put a second sawmill. I think we can tuck it in right there. So right across the street from the sawmill should work. Does that look okay? Maybe move it up just a little bit. There we are. Okay, so we've got all this built. Now we've just got to get the workers for it. I'm going to start with the forester and repaint a forest area right through here. kind of like this, and maybe even bring it around just a touch. Hopefully giving these guys plenty of wood to do what they need to do. Pull it back right here. Make this a little bit smaller. Oh, we're gonna grab these 4 guys. Oh, don't want to reinforce there. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, because we're gonna want these guys. And what I'm thinking, maybe pull it back just a bit through here, because I'd kind of like to have this as residential for these guys to kind of come in and live. So we'll do a residential right here. It's probably going to be 1 house, but for now, that might work. Yeah, and I think we were going to swing that on around here. But for now, yep, already threw a house down right there. Awesome. And we'll get 3 charcoal burners. All right, that leaves us 2 more workers open. It's fine. It's going to take a lot of people to do this production line. I kind of figured that might happen. Do we have to put wood cutting in for the chart? Did they have a... Trying to see if they don't have a painted area, so I guess they just automatically come out here. So now, if I didn't have a forester, would they actually go in and just decimate an area? I don't know how that would work. Oh, we have a missive over here. Increase housing density. The villagers are happy to learn about your plans to enhance fortifications to carry out patrols. I have none of those plans just yet. Anyway, they believe this will increase the village density and foster prosperity for the entire community. Okay. So this is another quest line and moving the game along here for us. So that's kind of cool. Let's let that build over there real quick. I want to take a look and see how our market's doing. All right, everybody's eating, everybody's happy. How is our bread looking over here? Their storage is full. So yeah, we're still running at a surplus. Plenty of bread, guys. Yeah, it's 175 there. Let's take a look up here. We have 320 bread. We probably didn't need that second field, but it's down for when we do need it, when we get a larger population. That's fine. Nothing else. Maybe let's take a look. What did we need? Oh yeah, we needed the tools to increase our trade route with Trotberry, who is buying our bread. And we hopefully will be able to get this production going and actually be able to increase our trade route with them as well. So we'll see how that plays out. Trying to make sure. They're building the houses first, it looks like. Which is fine. I mean, you know, we've got a couple of houses over here, so it should house these guys. And we don't have a housing problem just yet. And let's make sure that this is actually a nice area for them to live in. Undesirable neighborhood. No, they're right here. So they're not going to be having to worry about that. And we'll let this little village over here kind of build out. And we'll see if we need to... we'll do beautification, and we'll see if we maybe need to put... I mean, they're still pretty close. Everybody is pretty close to this market. It's like I said, I'm pretty sure it's when we get a little bit further out. Yeah, we're going to grab these guys real quick. Maybe not all 4 of them. Okay, so hang on. We've got this full... Does it show what the mine takes? Not yet. Okay, they're working on this. It doesn't show that yet either. I don't know how many people we need. We have 2 unemployed. I'm trying not to overpopulate just yet. And we'll let it go for just a second. If nothing else, I'll grab a couple of them. We know we're going to need probably at least 1 or 2 for the mine here. That needs cloth, guys. Oh, come on now. I didn't see that. So the beginning of the production line requires cloth. We're supposed to be buying cloth, but I haven't seen anything come in yet. Well, obviously 3 came in at some point. I'll go ahead and grab a couple of guys. What do we need in here? So 2 guys in here. Leaves us 2 yeah, there'll be 2 unemployed. Those guys will have to get over there, I believe. Yeah, just 2 unemployed. It takes a minute for that to update right there. So let's not overdo it. Got a missive here. Wheat for the king. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. Oh, I selected it. Probably didn't mean to. Alright. If we meet it, cool. If we don't, I'm not worried about it. I didn't mean to select that, actually. I think I'm going to let these guys go away, and we'll just hold off of what we have here. Especially considering we can't even start this. Oh, yeah. Look at this. They are actually coming in and reforesting this. Cool. Anyway, we can't actually do anything with our production line until we get a little bit of cloth. That stinks. But they are coming in here and doing some reforestry, so if nothing else, we'll build up a supply of charcoal, which we're already working on that. The foresters doing their job very well. May not even need all this reforested. We'll see how it looks as they're taking the trees down. We can maybe pull some of that back. I may have preemptively gotten a little carried away with that, but that's okay. Oh, they've tucked a third house back here. That's cool. Alright, so now we're just waiting on some cloth. It says 0. I did set that up, right? Let me make sure. And the resources. Cloth. So we're supposed to be buying 20. We just need somebody to come by with it. We do have people open with that, right? The trade routes. Yeah, Northbury's selling cloth. It's the only people selling cloth, but yeah, we can buy cloth for 4. I mean, that would be 80 gold to get to where we need to be, but I'm cool with that. Yeah, for the first buy. These guys, of course, yeah, they're missing resources and such. That is what it is. How's our treasury looking over here? Oh, well, it must have increased. Look at our increase here. We're at 1040. Oh, it's fully built. Look at this. That's... Ah, can I change the color? Forgot to change the color up here. Oh, okay, so we could just go in and change the colors however we'd like. That's kind of neat looking. All right, cool. And they are going underneath it. I wasn't sure if they would do that. Awesome. Cool. And we do have a nice increase, so we shouldn't actually lose out on any money anytime soon. There's another person we can hire. Does this need cloth? It needs polished stone, which we don't have any right now. They're working on it. So, nothing that they can build on just yet. So what I might do, because we did open it up, is come over here and do the increase on this for now. Probably just looking at add a couple extra people. Oh, that requires cloth, I believe. Oh, select it off of it. Yeah, that's got cloth. We don't want anything with cloth for now. Okay, so we could add, we might even add all 3 of these. So if that's the case, we're going to need 3 more people. Go ahead and grab them then. And we'll just get our production of polished stone moving along a little bit faster here. Glad we left some room for some of these buildings to be upgraded. I kind of figured they might do that. I didn't see the sawmill do that, so... Where does this kind of fit in? Might put it right over here. Just because it looks cool. Alright, so we'll get those 3 built. And once we do that... Whoa, something got loud. Once we do that, we can actually add 3 more people in here. And now, these guys could be commoners, so we might be looking to upgrade them as well at some point shortly. And they're holding it down. The charcoal's going to town here. Trying to see, we might have to put a warehouse right here. Just for this iron production. Just set it to store everything. Yeah, when you put in a new production line, it does take quite a bit. It does get kind of crazy. There's a lot of building with it. I'm thinking I might be able to tuck that right in here. And how much does this cost? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and tuck this in. That way we know we've at least got the extra amount. Oh, can that fit? Okay, so hang on. I'm about to move this. Can I move it? I may have to edit it. Well, it still says build, so, well, edit, I guess, then. Oh, I wasn't selected on it. Okay, so we'll move it on down just a little. Oh, almost clipped that. Maybe get it in right there. And then I do want to add this extra area to start with. That way it's at least planned out. Yeah, it's a square. That's what I thought. Well, I guess we can kind of put it back over here. It'd be really nice if it would fit right there. Yeah, that kind of works. Okay. Do it at a little catty corner. And we'll put that in. And we'll need a transporter for that as well. So we'll go ahead and select that. What we got going here, this is the blacksmith. So we got our polished stone to finish that up. Still waiting on cloth guys. May have to get irritated and just build us a sheep farm and go and get that production line going as well. Not quite ready to do that. So we opened up enough room for 4 guys in here. Let's do 2 of them. Get that moving a little bit faster here. Yay. First tools forged. Not yet. An industrious clang of metal echoes through the village. Tools are now crafted, not bought. Your villagers are eager to build, create, thrive with these sturdy instruments. Very good. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and employ 2 blacksmiths. Housing insufficient. I was afraid of that. Let's see. Does it show who is not happy? Is it you? No, don't have housing. What are you? It's one of our stone masons. Great. It's kind of close to here, so let's see. We should be able to paint some more residential out this direction. Yeah, and then not encroach on the church. That'd work. Or the manor house. I believe we could take... Yeah, we didn't deliver it. We didn't get to the point where we could. I believe we'll go ahead and take this close to the manor house. See if that actually... Yep, that produced a house. Awesome. I think that's about as close as I want to go to the manor house with this here. But we do have this area right through here. Maybe come right through here as well. Just preemptively go ahead and throw down a little bit more residential right through here. I'm kind of cool with that. Pull it back from here a little bit. Like I said, I'm trying not to encroach on the church too much. That way if we want to do any improvements there. How is the church working since we're looking at it for a second? 23 of 90. Okay, so we're good on service for now. Okay, so this is that warehouse. Yeah, I don't like all these trees all over my stuff. I may have to kind of do something here. We'll put 1 guy in here. We don't have anybody. Okay. So, where is our forester that we put over here? That's for over there. That's this guy. Let's pull back a little bit on this forestry right through here. Maybe right through here. Get rid of this. This. Maybe right through here. And we've got a little encampment over here for the mining area. I'm okay with that. Let's see. Yeah, we pulled this back a little bit. Maybe get it off top of this building as well. And that's the mine. We don't really want trees there. Kind of pull it back just a little bit, guys. I kind of got a little overzealous with the reforestation here. But that's okay. It definitely worked. Get those little clips out. All right. Oh, here comes some more immigrants. We'll definitely take these guys. Bam, bam, bam. Hopefully we have area they can actually go to and actually find a residence. Let's see. We want iron. Iron ore and iron. We'll put some more tools in here. And the coal. I believe that's the 4 productions we've got going over here. All right, so let me do some resource removal here. Can I not do that? Maybe they have to be mature trees. Don't want that one gone. All right, let's go up here to make it easier. Yeah, I believe they have to be mature trees to be able to remove them. Alright, so they're coming in and getting rid of them already, so that's cool. I like those pine trees. I might leave those because they look kind of neat, so... Yeah. Alright, there we go. We can definitely see up in here now a little bit better. Got a little overzealous with that replanting, guys. But I think it looks pretty good. Now you can actually kind of see it. And it's kind of neat. It's a little forested area up in here. Maybe pull that one out just because I think they'll replant it anyway, but it's fine. There we go. That looks a lot better. We can actually see up in here now. So this building is actually working just fine. And let's see, is that getting stored in here now? Not yet, but it should be. Yeah, and they're not taking too much of the woods down through here. So I think the way we have it will work. They're decimating it over here, though. So I don't think we need to add any more workers to the lumber camp. I mean, it's holding together. We're not running out of production, but yeah, it's kind of crazy right through there. So that works. Let's kind of move it up a little bit so we can see a little bit better. And we must not be having a housing issue because I haven't seen that pop in. How's our wheat looking? They've almost got to the point where they're doing this entire field now. And they're getting to the point where they almost do this one. So good. And we no longer have any pass through here. I may actually eventually fence this in because I did see the fencing and such. That could be fun just to make it look neat. But I'm not worried about it right now. We're still holding strong at 321 bread. And they're still producing. So... everything is looking pretty smooth. Best way to look at that is to look at here in the granary or up top at our resources. Yeah, we've got plenty of flour, plenty of bread, and everything. Whoops. Keep hitting the wrong button there, guys. Zoom back out. Sorry about that. And, this is holding well. Got 8 bread. Yeah, so everybody's kind of happy. What's our happiness at? 94%. Excellent. Taxes being the worst thing. I still have 2 people I'm holding, so we're not going to really bring anybody else in. These are full, right? So people are employed, and they just have nothing to do right now because still waiting on the cloth. Why aren't we buying cloth? I mean, that makes no sense. I have it set up. Cloth should be brought into here. Let me double check that. I mean, they do sell cloth for 4 gold. Resources. I never clicked it. Oh, I bet you guys are yelling at me. Have been yelling at me probably for 30 minutes. I do apologize. All right, so the next time a trader comes through, which hopefully is right there, maybe? Is that Northbury? It's a stag. Yes, it's Northbury, so hopefully if he goes by here, or we'll have to wait till he comes back through. Hang on. Let me try to... Where is that extra warehouse I just built? He's already passed it as well. I was going to go ahead and put cloth in here. Let's see if maybe he turns around. I don't think he will. Oh, wait a minute. He's going in there? Please sell me cloth. He sold us 20 cloth. Huh, I caught that just in time, guys. I will take it. That's fine. Wow. Okay, so they should be able to come over here now. We'll prioritize this, and they should get this built now. I do apologize, guys, that we were waiting that long on the cloth. I just completely misclicked that. Didn't even see it. But that's all right. We got a few things, extra things done. We'll go ahead and grab these guys just in case. I don't know how many the mine may take. Once it's built, though, we'll see. Oh, it's almost done already. So then we can get this production line started with our tools and such. Everything should work out just fine. And we'll probably go through here and beautify this area real quick just to make these people happy. And we'll keep an eye on, make sure they are getting their food as well. If they're getting in their food, we won't have to worry about doing another market space. But if they're not, we may have to put one there. So we've got 2 miners here. Excellent. That does leave 2 unemployed floating for something else that we could do. This is good, suited to serfs. Same with the charcoal hut. It's a transporter. What are we looking for? Oh, the iron smelter is best suited to commoners, so we may have to upgrade those guys shortly, as well as our blacksmiths. But we need to make sure they have an appropriate area to live in. This is the only place that's not beautified, so if they would happen to be living over here, we want to make sure that they're going to be happy. Let's see. Well, I guess we'll put down a couple of rose bushes. Oh, let's open up our tool real quick. Beautification, make sure we get this whole area covered. And let's start with a rose bush. Why not? Make those people happy. Yeah, we've got a little bit extra gold. Not hurt anything. Yeah, see, fencing right here. Village fence. That's kind of cool. We're in a forest, so let's put a couple of trees down. Kind of like that. That's perfectly fine. And let's give these fine folks a couple places to sit. Maybe right about there. And I think one, as they come into the area, just kind of right in here, where they may come over and chat with each other and say, hey, how was your day, bud? And then we'll put a lamppost right here at the entrance. Pretty cool. So this whole area should be beautified now. Let's turn off visibility. We do not need any more people right now. Trying to keep everyone happy. So it's beautified, beautified, beautified. Excellent. So who do we have in here? Charcoal burner, iron smelter. I do believe he could be a commoner. It's another charcoal burner, iron smelter. So that's our, and an iron mason. So these guys could actually go to commoners. And we have everything that should make them happy, short of the entertainment, which that's down the road. But, you know, I don't think they'll leave the area or anything like that. And it would upgrade the quality of this house. And what do we need for housing density? Because that's what it's talking about. Build a manor house that has a watch post. So we need to do a watch post. Get patrollers. I mean, this is a whole new thing here, guys. Kind of interesting. I don't think we're going to tackle that this episode. We'll just make sure these production lines that we've got going right now are okay. See if there's anything else we might need to add. These guys are missing raw resources. So that would be... It's basically just going to take a minute for everybody to kind of get on track here. Yeah, here comes a... They're just now starting to get the iron ore made. That was holding us up, guys. And that was my fault. It wasn't even our villagers or anything. That was all me. Village is looking pretty nice. What do we have here? Storage full. Storage full. Okay, and we already have... This entire granary is full. And we can't... I don't think we can even add anything to it. Oh, we could do 2 per buildings. Let's go ahead and put another one down. I don't think our builders are doing anything. We'll tuck it right in here. right beside the farm. I think that'll look kind of nice. And then we'll just go ahead and continue this production over here, guys. This is a lot of food. We don't have to worry about food for a while because we only have 82 population. I'm sure down the road, once we hit 2, 3, I would assume with how much area you have to build on this game. I mean, look at the map. Literally, we're right here, and we still have all of this area that we can build in. I don't even know if we'll get to that on a playthrough, but it definitely bodes well that you could have more areas. It's probably actually going to be more like individual villages, even, you know, because like say if you jump over in here, it's just I don't think everything's going to connect quite so much. And of course, also if you go across the water, like say like we're talking about doing the castle up here eventually or something like that, this will be a separate area. It'll have its own marketplace, its own granaries, warehouses, things like that. So, kind of looking forward to getting that done. All right, so let's take a look here. These guys are coming in. I don't think we need to worry about them. Is there anything we can open up in our progression? Because we do have 447 gold. This is a goods market. That would be for probably like clothing, I would assume. Yeah, common clothes. Because, I mean, it wouldn't be for food. Got more decorations we can open up. We've opened up quite a bit over there. I guess our next step will be to open up the village fortifications for the next episode, so we'll do that. Okay, so here we go. Providing fortification. Fortification is required by houses to increase their density and by certain workplaces to function properly. So it's showing doing walls. By enclosing an area with walls that provide the type of fortification, so I guess that's one way to do it, or by building watchtowers. You then need a watchman to occupy it. They can be hired from a watch post, a sub-building of the manor house. Okay, so basically what I'm kind of gathering from that is that we'll encircle a small area with the walls, and as you move further away from the main area, like the manor house itself, we'll actually do these watchtowers. Which, of course, the watchtower is going to require a larger population, whereas I would assume the fencing won't require quite so much. Yeah, that looks like that would be the watchtower, and this is the fencing. So yes, the watchtower, if you see it, comes in, and it has an area of view that's protected. Okay, that kind of makes sense. I think we can do that definitely next episode. I was just seeing if there was anything we could open up, and we never did this. Wow, who's yelling at me all as well? Let's go ahead and knock that out real quick while I'm looking. It's under the Royal Book. Edix. Yes, right here. Alright, so decrease the cost of every mandate by 50%, decrease the time by 50%. That could be interesting. I'm not doing this because I want to keep my food production up. That's a surefire way of really messing yourself over, screwing up your gameplay, because if your food drops, people are going to start leaving the village or dying or whatever happens in this game. No. So this is upkeep of production buildings are decreased by 50%. So like every upcrease that we have for each one of these buildings would go down 50%. So if it's a $10 upkeep, it would go down to 5. That could help. Oh, and this is a bulk trade. Trade quantity bonus from village with either clergy, kingdom, or labor allegiance, which we have the 2 labor allegiances right now. So we get a bonus of 80% with what we're trading with. And then the price goes down. Yeah, the price goes down 20%. That might actually be the way I go for now. Okay, let's do that. So that should increase our gold production as well as what we're buying. So, and hopefully what we're selling. I take it that way that it's an 80% both ways. So kind of cool. All right, everything looks like it's running well. Let's check. Well, we're at 28 tools. Did we make all those? Or checking our warehouse here. So we've got 1 tool here. We're buying 25. So we had to have at least made 3 extra tools. So that's kind of cool. And yeah, our wheat, I mean, the bread is just unreal. It's hovering right around 300. Now, like I said, going forward, when we get a larger population, that I'm sure all these food stocks, if you notice, our butchery is not working well enough because we're not producing as much meat. So let's go take a look at that real quick because I notice it's at 29 boar, which that actually, each boar actually produces 5 meat. For one, let's take a look at that production line. We'll start at the bottom. That's with our hunting. We've still got some boar. They're on the edge over here, but we do have them, so we're able to hunt boar. Obviously, we've got the 29 in there. And the hunter's hut is working fine. Let's see what these guys are doing. Heading to work. He's on free time. Well, I mean, they're not working right now, but the hunter's hut is working fine. So let's look at the butchery. How can we get it to work a little bit better? Okay. What are they doing real quick? He's going to rest. It shows he doesn't have housing. But you have a house right here. Okay, I don't understand that. Anyway, so they're level 5 butchers. That's kind of cool. He's heading to work. So what I think we can do, because from what I understand, if we increase them to a commoner, they actually will produce at a faster rate and be more proficient. So let's get these guys, get their names. Of course, I believe it actually shows their profession. So is it mandates? Promote villagers. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do 2 more commoners here. I mean, we have the bread and everything for it, so it should be not a problem. Sort by jobs. Yeah, we'll do that. And it's alphabetized, so that would be butcher. Oh, went too far. Butcher. Right there. So I'm going to go ahead and promote both of them. They're 89% happiness. Why not? Ooh, wait a minute. It shows events, -11. I wonder... Oh, okay, that's the taxes. Okay. Promoting this villager would optimize their current job productivity. Okay, that's kind of what I was looking at. So, let's do both of these guys. Well, we did an extra person. It moved on me. Okay, well, that's fine. Include the promotions. They have 2 of 2 refined food already. They just have to go to church, and they'll be happy. Once they get that food as well, they'll be happy. So that should increase their productivity over here at the butchery. We'll keep an eye on it, see if that goes down and this meat starts going back up, because we definitely need the meat production. That's one of our staples of food at this point in time. All right, everything looks like it's running good. We're still at 28 tools. Are we producing tools? Yes, they are actually working on tools now. Of course, these guys probably need to go to Commoner as well. Might do that in the next episode. I'm just trying to keep an eye on this the resources here on this resource chain here, the production chain, and make sure everything's going good. It looks like the woods that we have set up right now are working for the charcoal hut. They're not overproducing that. So everything's looking pretty good, guys. It's working fairly well right now. Coming back from that disaster a couple episodes ago where we were running low on money and kind of struggling just a touch, everything's working good now. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cut here. The next episode, we're going to start taking a look at maybe moving some of these guys to commoners, and we'll also do a little bit more building and a little bit more increase on maybe some of our residential, and we'll start taking a look at the idea of doing high density with these watchtowers and the fortification. Maybe even wall some of this area in just a touch where the manor is. We'll see what we decide to do, guys. If you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe and like the video. Definitely help me out here at the channel. Hit the comment section down below if you're enjoying what I'm doing and if you have any questions. And also, if you want to yell at me about the mistakes I've made in the game, hey, first time playing through, I think I'm doing okay so far. But anyway, guys, until next time, take care. Thank you for watching.